This video was made possible by EA Game Changers. Hey guys, it is Tanya. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today, I'm going to be going through and showing you all of the new build and buy assets that come with the Sims 4 Dream Home Decorator game pack. I'm so incredibly excited for this game pack, and the items are beautiful. So without further ado, let's get started, and thank you again to the EA Game Changers program for providing me early access so I could do this. So this is just a little kitchen room that I had put together earlier. I was just playing around and seeing what we could do. Ignore some of these wallpapers that are not fully finished. I wanted to build something cute, and of course you might have seen this in the thumbnail. This is just one of the possibilities with some of the various new items. I have some things clipping into others. There's two tables here to make this center island piece. We now have separate stoves and ovens, which is really cool. But I've also laid out everything in the pack so we can go through it and look at every swatch, every item, and just give you guys a full, comprehensive look at all of the build and buy assets to see if you're interested in this pack, and also show you my excitement over this pack because I really like it. So we'll get started with the wallpaper. There's only one of them in the pack, but it's really cool. It's this like triangular pattern in a variety of colors that I have laid out on this wall here. I know the first and the last swatch look very similar outside, but they are different colors. This one has more of a pink tone to it, and then the one over on the right has more of a blue tone to it. I think this is a really cool wallpaper. I'll probably use it occasionally. You can see I have used it in this kitchen space here as part of a backsplash, and I think it looks really nice and complements the colors in this room. This pack also comes with 3 different doors. We have a single interior door here. It has a couple of lines across it and comes in many wood swatches as well as whites and blacks, and I think it's a nice modern door. I'm happy to have this one. There's also two tile sliding glass doors, one of them that's more neutral and simple with just basic swatches, and then one that has a bunch of little wooden pieces through it as well. I think they're both really nice, and I was happy to get some doors. I was surprised we didn't get matching windows to go with them, but the doors are really nice. All right, so we're getting sectional couches, and so I've laid out the 2 different ones we have here, and as you can see, each piece is its own separate object, and I'll show you exactly how these work. So they work just like they would if they were counters. There's this little icon here that if you click it, you can see all the individual pieces. If you don't have that on, it kind of works as auto counters do, where it just adds on to the couch for you. But if you click this little gear, you can see additional pieces of it, so you can get outer corners, inner corners, end pieces, a separate chair, which I also have placed over there. So each one of them has the option to have a chair as well. There's this nice corner, rounded piece, which is really nice. And then also both of those have a chaise lounge version as well that have each side, one without any arms on the sides, and then one on the other side, and one with arms on both sides, which I think is awesome and super versatile. And the same thing is true for this couch. So I'm just going to go through some of the color swatches we have on this because they're really pretty, and I think we're going to be able to get a lot of use out of these couches because they're really versatile, and I hope we get more in the future. But the fact that we got 2 full sectional couches here is amazing. I think I like this one a little bit more, but that's just because it's my personal style. They have, I think, the same swatches. Pretty much everything in this pack does, and I think depending on what style you're going to go for, they could be incredibly versatile. So those are the 2 sectional couches that we're getting with the pack, and like I mentioned, they both have chair versions as well that come in all of the same swatches, and then there's a bunch of other chairs I will go through momentarily, but there's also a regular sofa that comes with this pack, and it's really cute. Look at the little pillows on it. I love the patterns and all of the colors it comes in. We have a lot of color in this pack, but most of it is pretty subdued, I say, as I go over a very bright red swatch. But a lot of it is more subdued, like this really pale pink and this green. It's really nice. I do enjoy this couch. But let's head back on over to the various chairs. They're all gonna come in these same swatches we've seen on the couches so far. We have this little ottoman piece as well. Quite like that. I really like the 2-toned ones. I think those are cute. This is also a chair for your living room. lots of the same swatches. And then these are the chairs that you can have at your tables, these three right here. And I think they're all really nice. I like how simple this one is. I'll probably use that quite a bit. I also really like the shape of these, and like they're just really high quality. I really, really do enjoy these, and I'm going to get a lot of use out of them, like I've said like 100 times already. But the rounded shape of this one is so nice. These just look so modern and useful. And so yeah, just all the same swatches. And then there is a bar stool as well. Once again, modern, same swatches. Beautiful, gorgeous, love it. Oh, and then there's this little ottoman as well. Moving on to surfaces, we do have two new tables. This one is a 6-legged table, which is kind of nice and very different. It's obviously more of a mid-century look to it, and has slightly different swatches than the rest. This wooden table is really pretty as well. All of the same wood swatches we've seen on pieces of furniture so far. Very beautiful. This is like a console table for hallways. I'm loving the two-toned woods that we are getting in this pack, where parts of it are different colors. I just think it's so nice. So really enjoying that one. And then we also have this side table as well, which I think is an interesting design, where there's this like lip on either side of it. And it has a couple of fun colors in here too. It's got like the green and stuff. We have another like ottoman table situation, more of the dual tones with the fun colors. And then there is this side table as well that has a lot of those same colors we're seeing. And of course, there's a couple of lights in this pack. There's two of them. They're both a little odd in my opinion. I know they're modern. I don't know how much I'm going to use them. This one's pretty nice because it does have a pure white light coming out of it to begin with. You don't have to go ahead and alter that in live mode, but otherwise it's fine. And then this one is interesting. It's sculptural. I could see myself putting this maybe outside, even sized up. It's kind of cool because it could be, you know, a sculpture in your yard and it's providing outdoor lighting. I think that's kind of a fun use for that. We're getting two new paintings and then some wall pieces as well. This painting has a bunch of swatches that I think are things we just really needed in the game, and I'm gonna overuse, like completely overuse, especially this square one. This one has some really beautiful paintings and swatches too, and especially these ones I feel like could work really nice for like a kid's room. They're just so cute. And then this piece, so colorful. The texture on it too, I don't know, I just really like this, and I'm not exactly sure where I'm gonna get the most use out of it, but I do like it. And since this pack does come with a new career type where you can basically be an interior decorator, it does have like a mood board of some designs, some textures, and like some floor plans and stuff, so that's quite cute as well. We're also getting a new curtain with this pack, which has three different patterns. There's like these triangles, there's this pattern here, and then there is just one singular leaf and tree pattern, which is kind of odd. This is a curtain. When I saw it, I was like, if we didn't already have seasons, seeing this curtain would make me think seasons confirmed, coming soon. But I don't know. I just think that's odd that there's one swatch and it's like a fall theme. So there's also this wall light, which I really do like this one. It's super simple and just clean. And we also have some wall hanging plants as well. And these are so cute. I love the wall hanging plants that we have in the game, so I'm always happy to have more. And we have pampas grass. I think this is so cool to have in the game. I feel like this is an item I see in every interior design show out there. Every like Instagram post, like everyone's got pampas grass. And we didn't have it in The Sims before, but we do now. So definitely gonna use that quite a bit. We have a couple of coffee tables over here with a variety of clutter all over them. So I'll just go over the swatches on these coffee tables real quickly here. And then we're gonna go through the clutter. I also want to mention that I did put out like all of the items, including debug and all of that sort of stuff, and all of the items that are unlocked through the career as well. So you're going to see absolutely everything during this. So I think this clutter piece here is just in the regular catalog. It has some swatches, pens and pencils, and like floor plans and a tape measure, and it's just cute for the career. But I'm pretty sure this stack of magazines related to interior design is unlocked through the career. So that's kind of cool. There's also this bowl that you can put on counters or any surface really. really. I think it's really pretty. I'm happy to have more of these. I know we got like a bowl for a counter or table or what have you with Eco Lifestyle, and I was really excited about that. So I'm happy that we're continuing to get these really cute clutter pieces. We also got a little llama. Look at him. He's so cute. I really like this. I think it could be used literally anywhere in the house, but it's gonna look exceptionally cute in kids' rooms. And I'm always happy to get like more things for nurseries and stuff. Maybe one day we'll have improved babies and proper stuff, but I could see this being in a nursery. I think it's a really adorable item. We just got so much clutter for closets because we have walk-in closet options now, which I will get to all of the stuff for that in a little bit. But here are some of the decorative items that you can place in there. We do have 2 different baskets here, which are essentially the same one. It's just one shorter than the other one, which is a nice little variety. And then we also have a bunch of boxes as well that come in single and double sizes. We also have these interesting sculptural pieces. They're just like a random piece of clutter. They're cute. I don't know how often I'm going to use them, but they're nice to have nonetheless. And then we have 2 more buckets over here, and these ones are a lot more colorful. They look like the kind of buckets you would have like art supplies in, or maybe like swatches and stuff for the career, but nice to have. I could imagine putting a bunch of these in like a garage or in an art space. I really like the vibrant colors on them. And there's also shoes. We have decorative shoes now. They come in 2 pairs. I wish they came in single pairs too, or even single shoes. But having them independent from a shoe rack is already absolutely amazing. So I'm not going to complain. They come in a bunch of different swatches. So you can have all the different shoes your Sims could want. And these are really fun because you can kind of like put them wherever you want. I'm going to like tuck them under the sofa or under a bed. And I just think it adds a lot of realism to the game. Moving on to beds. We have 5 new single beds, 2 new double beds, and 4 new bunk beds. What? There are so many new beds in this pack, and they have a ton of swatches. They're going to be what you expect based on the other items we've already seen, the couches and the chairs, but the patterns on them are really pretty. Like, look at this texture. It's so nice. We also have this one, which has some drawers underneath, you can see here, and it has multiple tones to it, which I quite enjoy. We have this one with a different headboard, once again with the fun patterns, different pattern, but fun nonetheless. This one, I love the headboard of so much. And this is my favorite swatch. I really like the black and orange woods together. That's something I've definitely shown off a lot on my channel, but happy about that. And there's the double bed version of it, which is quite nice. But we have the single bed here. Once again, one with a bunch of fun colors and patterns on it. I just can't believe how many beds we're getting with this pack. This bed is stunning. Same swatches as we saw over here, just in a double bed version. And then I think this is my favorite double bed of the 2. This is what I basically have in real life, / if I could pick any bed in the game and be like, that's the one I want, it would be this one. I really enjoy this bed. I think it's a really modern day, simple, beautiful bed. I just really like it. All right, bunk beds or loft beds. These match the ones we already got single bed versions of, so you're going to see some repeating swatches and stuff, and bunk beds have been updated so that you can fit other things under them as well. So you'll see that I have a couple of other items that we're going to go through that are under the bunk beds to save space, because there were so many items in this pack that I had to keep trying to figure out where to put everything. We have this one as well. I love the textures and all the color changes. These are going to be so much fun because it was very exciting to get bunk beds in the game, but we were definitely limited by the only 2 that we had in the base game. So getting 4 more with this pack was incredibly exciting, and I can't wait to see what everyone does with them. I know I'm probably going to be using bunk beds like crazy, but this is the dresser that we got with the pack. Lots of the same wood tones. We have some fun colors as well with the blues and the greens and all of the simple ones you would want, and lots of multi-tones here, but you can see we do have some that are just like a flat one color. There's also these little cubby pieces which are really cute, and some of them come in fun colors, and there's a version of it that's open and a version that is closed. These are going to be adorable for kids' rooms. I really like them, especially the bright colors, but they come in some more neutrals as well if you'd prefer to have it in like your office or what have you. But the ones with the fun colors have like a little froggy on the side and things like that. I think I saw a couple other animals. That looks like a hippo or something. There's some patterns. I just think these are really nice. We're also getting 2 new sinks, 2 new bathroom sinks. And this one's my favorite. I just think it's nice and modern and hanging off the wall. And that's definitely a theme in this pack, is having things mounted to the wall. So beautiful swatches here, and just a nice modern sink. And then this one is also mounted to the wall with the faucet coming out of the wall, but it's just a different look. And I think they're both really nice. I'm glad to have those. Moving over to desks, we got 5 of them. 5 desks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be like the longest video ever. If you are still here, comment asparagus down below. But this is the first desk. I really enjoyed this one. I think it's fun how it's not symmetrical. I'm not a huge fan of symmetry anyway. So having the drawers over here and then the narrow legs here, with this desktop actually going further over instead of ending directly at where those legs are. Once again, all of the same swatches you would probably expect based on everything else in this pack. We got a lot of matching. That's something we love and we don't always get. So happy about that. I feel like the Sims team has been a lot better about that recently. This yellow is very nice. Just going through these. I also really like how simple this desk is. I feel like this is one that you would probably see in a lot of people's homes as just a desk maybe in the corner for their new work from home setup. Really simple one you could grab pretty much anywhere. And then this is my favorite desk that came with this pack because it's so pretty. I feel like I see these all the time at like Home Goods, and it's like, if I didn't have this huge setup with like 2 monitors and stuff, I would love something simple like this. This is just such a beautiful piece, and I'm very happy to have it. I do wish that this stack of books was separate though, and that we got that as a separate like decor item that you could place anywhere instead of it being stuck to this shelf, especially because it does stay the same color no matter what swatch you use. So that's a little bit odd. And then this desk is another one we got that comes because of the new career. It's got like sticky notes, and we got a triangle and, a ruler and some measuring tape and boxes and all sorts of stuff. We even got some Sharpies under there. I think it's a cool item, and love the detail on it. You might have also noticed this computer. It's very gold. It has like different backs to it with different colors and patterns. Like it's a lot. I think childhood me would have loved it, but I'm not sure how I feel about it now. But this is another unlock by the career, but I thought I would place that down. And then we have 2 mirrors, which you can use anywhere, but I kind of see these as bathroom mirrors. And they sort of look like they would be medicine cabinets. And I don't know, I just really like them. Very simple, just like everything in this pack. I'm so happy about that because we've been needing simple items. A lot of the things in The Sims are way too stylized. So this is a much appreciated collection of items. This whole section here is modular furniture. And what I mean by that is it literally clips to itself. So like I can just keep adding these wherever I want. And this whole piece, if I can find the starting piece, the whole piece will move together, and you can clip it to other things and like move it all as one and like make collections of items. You can add that on there, add some more cubes, grab this piece and like clip that on, and you just have like collections. You can make all sorts of cool furniture with this, but I think my favorite one is probably this cube because you can just make some really fun shapes with these and put them wherever fits for your Sims needs. Like, I just think this is really cool. I could see it combined in kitchens, bedrooms, bathrooms, all of that. And there's so many different pieces with drawers, with rounded pieces, with more straight ones. There's bookcases. There's ones that are on the wall and then ones that aren't. You can clip all of these things together. I think this one on the end here is a dresser. Like, everything's modular, and then you can just kind of pick it up all as one. Like, it's so cool. Same thing with these coffee tables, which are also both very cute. You can either combine them together, or if you wanted, you could have like 2 of these and have a double wide coffee table that moves as one item. And there's so many swatches, and it's just overwhelming the amount of customization that this pack is going to offer. There's so many things in this. So many things. This is a wall-mounted TV unit. shelf thing. So you can plop a TV up there. Let me grab one real quick so I can show you how that works. Let's grab this one. So it's actually wall mounted, which is so cool. And then this is the same version that is the floor version. And then same thing for here. These are TV mounts as well. And then over here, what is this? Hanging clothes? Hanging clothes. We have hanging clothes. There's two versions I have here. Let me go through some of these swatches so you can see. So this is like more formal attire, and you can go through all sorts of swatches. You can have like all white, all gray, mostly green, like a variety of colors. And we have some more suit jackets and slacks and stuff here. We have like outdoor stuff. It all clips onto these. These are not stuck to the shelf pieces. They are individual that you can place and make walk-in closets, because you can click on these and have your Sims change clothes. And then there's this one as well, which is hanging clothes for kids. I think this one is so cute, and you can kind of pull it on the thing so it flips one way or the other, so you can see which side of the clothes you want. But these are just so cute. Look at the patterns. Oh, I'm very excited about making some walk-in closets with that. Should we move on to the fact that we got 2 new kitchen sets? I think that might be something we should take a look at. So this is the first kitchen set. I laid out a couple of the different counter pieces. They are these ones right here, which are super simple and modern, and they come in some basic colors, but then some fun ones. We have a blue, a yellow, a mint, a like reddish orange, and then we got some more simples over here. I think they're really nice, and the upper cabinets have those same swatches. Very beautiful. I'm going to be using these a lot. We also got separate stoves and ovens. So this stovetop is more of a gas stovetop, lots of different swatches, which is really fun. I would have just imagined they would have had like gray or black, but you also have like blue and yellow and mint, and you can make everything match. This is the in-counter oven. Once again, all of the fun swatches. We'll get to those in just a moment. This is the other in-counter oven, and it comes in the same swatches as the cabinets, so it just blends in beautifully there. I really like that, but of course it has all of the other swatches as well, and it's meant to match the cabinets really nicely. This is the other stovetop, and this one's more of an electric one and has a few different swatches. Very nice. And then moving on to this counter set. It's definitely more detailed, but I think they're both really modern and simple. So this one has a lot of open shelving, and it also has actual knobs, or I guess bars, to open all of the drawers and stuff, and different swatches here, but I think a lot of them are really nice. We have some like blacks and browns, a bunch of different shades of those. I think the only really fun color is probably this blue and gold one, but there are some beautiful neutral swatches. This one's absolutely stunning. I really like these. I think they're beautiful. I'm so glad that we got 2 new kitchen sets. That's mind-boggling to me. All I ever want in packs is new kitchen sets, and we're getting 2 plus all of the other stuff that I already showed you, and we're not even done yet. Oh my goodness. So over here, these are countertop ovens. They are slotted like microwaves, but they work as ovens. So these are going to make it super easy to work in tiny homes. You're going to save even more space. And the reason I say that is this is now a fridge and an oven without using any counter space. It's one tile, a fridge and an oven. One tile. That is amazing. I'm very excited about that. And it comes in 2 different varieties with a variety of swatches, lots of colors. I do like this one better that I have up on top of the stove. I think the swatches are really fun. Like, you can have a pink one if you want, and they're just really nice. I didn't go through every piece of the counters, but this one does have a towel on the side. I do wish that was separate, but it is nice. That's a pretty towel though. I'll leave the rest of going through every piece of the counters to you guys, but I did place out a lot of them here. But we also did get a couple of different ceiling lights with this pack. There is this one that comes in a bunch of colors that kind of look like folded pieces of cloth or paper over bulbs. I think it's really cute. There's a single version of it as well in all of the other colors. And then there is also this one as well, which also looks kind of like it's made out of paper of some sort. And we also have the single one for that. Next up, we have rugs. These two right here are in the regular catalog, and this one is unlocked through the career. I really like the detail on this one with the little tied ends here. It has some neutral swatches as well as some more vibrant ones. And the yellow one's really pretty. I also really like the green, but that's a really cute rug. This one I find a little confusing. I think it's cute. I really do. But a bunch of the swatches are like this one, where this section is just gray, and I can't tell if it was intentional or accidental, because some of them are fully colored like this, and like this, and like that, and like this. And then the yellow and green are like have some gray. This red one has some gray. This blue one has some gray. And then the gray one is some gray. I don't know if that was intentional or not. I feel like it couldn't have been. I'm not sure though. It looks like it might have been a mistake. But either way, I think this is a really cute rug. I like the black swatch quite a bit actually. And then this one is a bit more playful. Like I said, this one is unlocked by the career, or the cheat bb.ignore gameplay unlocks entitlement. That's one is quite a long one to remember. It's got a fun pattern and lots of bright colors in here. This can be used in a lot of different spaces. Some of them are a little bit more toned down, but others I feel like are going to be fun for like quirky apartments or kids' rooms or what have you. But it's very nice that we have, 3 new rugs. And then I think lastly, unless I forgot anything, I will make sure to check before I end this video. But lastly, we got this little toddler tent, or I should say massive toddler tent. I think kids and toddlers can play in this, but it's a tent they can play in, and it comes in a bunch of swatches. I think this one's so cute. It's like a little farm, and very curious if that's a hint at anything. But we also have this candy one, which just screams Katy Perry Sweet Treats to me. But your toddlers or kids can go in there and like play around, and parents can scare them from the outside, but I don't think anyone else can go in there other than kids and toddlers. There's also this one that's like a spaceship. There's some like little aliens outside, which is cute. And then this one looks more hand-drawn, and I actually really liked this. When they showed off this swatch on the live stream, I was like, what is that? But like seeing it in game, I think it's adorable. It looks like the kids kind of did it themselves. Maybe they drew a picture with crayons on paper, and then the parents ordered this online and submitted the drawing. And I just like that idea. Oh, the bathtubs! I knew I forgot something. Luckily, we're right next to them. We also got 2 new bathtubs with this pack. This one feels very familiar. Like maybe we have something similar to this in the game, but it's nice. Has a lot of simple swatches, different colored rims to it. And then this one is raised up on these legs. And it's a nice tub. Not too much to say about it. It's nice and modern and fits the style of everything else we have here, and it's just cute. And lastly, the couple of items that come with debug are this book, which is Design Craft Volume 1, and this little swatch booklet as well. And with that, I believe that is everything that comes with The Sims 4 Dream Home Decorator. Let me know what you guys are thinking down below. If you're planning on getting this pack, if you think it looks good, what your favorite item is, all of that sort of stuff. I am very blown away by the amount of furniture here. I think it's absolutely stunning, and I can't wait to build a lot more with it. Speaking of which, I will have a speed build up later today using a lot of these new items, so make sure to keep an eye out for that. And with that, I will leave you to the comments. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. That does really help me out. You can also subscribe if you have not already. And if you click that bell, it'll turn on notifications so you'll be notified of every single time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so very, very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.